easy, but the one over here is.
So close that tab.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Well,
Good morning.
take two. We tried to have the other one, but it didn't want to be there.
No, we struggled.
And we're still flipped. You're on the wrong side.
I know.
And I don't know how to get it unflipped, but it is what it is. I have to.
Did you go to the settings tab or the settings over there on the left?
This one?
Yep.
That's all just, yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's a setting in there somewhere. So
Yeah, there is. And I've done something and I don't know what I've done.
it's okay.
So, sorry for the confusion, but I couldn't get the other one to go live. It wouldn't go live.
But we're here now.
We're here now.
Yeah.
Two of you guys found us. Everybody's all over on the other one.
Yeah,
just waiting. Yeah, sorry.
And we're the only ones flipped.
Well, I'm flipped too.
Well, you're still in the middle.
I'm still in the middle, but I'm there. I'm rubbing my left, but I'm rubbing my right ear.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm Colleen.
Sue.
Karen.
Yeah. And I dug out all of my whips.
I can't wait to see them all. Because what were you at, 8 or 11 last week? Is that what you were talking about? Something like that. Is there more?
Yeah, well, like I didn't really know.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't really sure.
I could tell.
They're surrounding us right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should dedicate this episode to Sue's whips.
Yeah, we should.
Probably.
Because you know what? My whip, I had really been working on this crochet corner to corner blanket.
It's so cool, guys.
Yeah.
It's really
I should have taken a picture when you had it out
No,
before,
that's
but
true.
I will take a picture of it
Yeah, we can do that.
and I'll put it up on Instagram because
Yeah.
it's too big to even show here.
Yeah, I think it's 6 feet in one direction and maybe 4 in the other. So it's a really good blanket to snuggle in and
It's
wrap
really
yourself in.
pretty. I really
For a
like
single
it.
person.
Yeah, for a single person. Well,
Single person.
Karen really likes it because it's primarily her yarn.
Of course.
It was,
And Deb.
yeah, but it's being put to good use.
Yes. It's been a fun project.
And the cats love it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The cats love it. So guys, I take it out and it's so big now, right? It takes up my whole lap and my legs and then these cats come out of nowhere and they lay on it and they go to sleep. And
She's the one that has the
they're big Siberian
kittens that are like Maine Coon size.
Yeah, they're a little smaller. One
But-
is 20 pounds, the other one's 15 pounds. They're big boys. So yeah, it's really funny. And then-
Mochi and Biscotti, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome names.
Yeah,
Like just
yeah.
want to gobble them up.
they're sweet boys.
They're sweet.
So I never finished the zigzag. I have like 2 inches left to do. I'm
Oh my
like, I hate
gosh.
that stupid zigzag scarf.
I have
You should give it to her. She can cut it down to a science, and she can finish it for you. You would have it done in an evening.
You would. And I'm like, I hate this thing.
I don't knit as fast as some people.
Yeah, but if it's only that much,
You could get it done, but you'd get it done in a week.
Yeah, I could.
And I'm like, I hate it.
I haven't started a new one. I have another one off the needles, but I haven't started a new
well,
one.
you can get hers off the needle, and you can pretend like you did that one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I was going to work on getting my whips done, like that's one. And then I am on this crochet hook or crochet whim or whatever, and
It's-
I'm addicted. That's all I do. Yeah, I crocheted all day yesterday.
I knitted.
But it goes fast, Karen. I mean, I'm going to have a blanket done. And when did I start that? December, November?
Something like that.
Probably
5
December.
months? December and January. 4 months.
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah,
anything done.
And the
4 months.
first few weeks, you were still just kind of getting
Oh
used
yeah,
to.
we ripped it out a bunch.
Yeah,
Like, I
you
don't
were
like these
still kind of
colors.
getting used
Yeah.
to the whole how you hold and. Mhm, mhm.
But it looks really nice. It's really
Thank
pretty.
I do have a few crochet whips. I do. Some will be no longer whips. There are whips in my pile that will be frogged. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
I have a pair of socks I want to frog. Carly, are you on? I've been saving these for you. I want you to frog it because I think you like to frog stuff.
Oh, she does.
I know she does.
And she's good at it.
So yeah, we need to have a
A
get
frog
together.
game?
Yeah, a get together, knit, crochet, and Carly can only
And
frog
frog.
stuff.
And Carly can only frog.
There you go, Carly.
Carly
That's
can
your official
only
title.
frog. She can only frog. Well, we have California and Georgia in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It would
We
be
should
easier
have done
for
this
me
a
to-
little bit better.
Yeah. Well,
We can be your
there's a
go
few
first.
over there.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, they're down on the floor around me.
Oh, that's your shadow shawl.
Oh, well, yeah. So you guys know I'm doing the shadow shawl.
Oh, look at it. Yeah, okay, so you guys can't see the sparklies. They talk about this every week.
You can't
see the
You
sparklies.
can't see the sparkles.
I can see the sparklies, and I really like it.
It's fun. This one is
This
fun. This
Oh,
one
yeah.
is fun. It's called the shadow shawl.
Uh-huh.
It looks like brioche. It's not.
Yeah.
I haven't ventured into brioche yet.
No, me either.
But the sparkly is Leading Men Sparkle Sock in colorway Starlit.
So we need Leah to come for a weekend and teach us brioche.
Marcia knows.
Marcia knows how.
Marcia.
Yeah.
Marcia, come over then.
Yeah. So, and the gray, I can't remember what the gray is, and I don't have the tag, but it is like a variegated gray.
Yeah, it looks good.
This one is not being frogged.
No,
This one
no,
has been
no.
been worked on a little this week. I got past the
Pearl.
pearl row and I did my double row of pink, and now I'm back to a gray row. Okay, so these are ones that you guys have seen recently. Okay, this is not a whip.
That's your.
This is
your
my
prop.
Etsy shop prop.
Oh, well,
So
you can keep
we don't
that.
get to count that. That's not a whip.
No.
This is Cushling.
Yes.
Yeah, Cushling.
Which is really pretty.
It is pretty.
This is actually, I'm not sure if it's going to be frogged or not. This will be a continual whip until my brain decides whether it's going to be frogged or not.
Why would you frog it?
I don't know,
You're
because
over it?
I'm over it. But I'm over
Well,
it right
okay.
now.
But you might
I
not.
might not be over it. That's why I'm not going to frog it.
So I have a question. So
Yeah.
you use the highlighter tape. Now,
Yeah, I
this
do.
This is the engineer in me. Is that highlighting row 3 or 4? Where are you really?
Oh, so
Oh.
she's talking about
This
the
is why-
highlighter tape.
This is why I don't use highlighter tape, just so
Oh, I
we're
do.
clear. Yeah, well, so
Yeah.
someone has to tell me.
Well, to me, that is the row above the highlighter tape. This is how I use highlighter tape.
Oh, so it's a oh.
I'm doing the row above.
Uh-huh.
That's how I do it.
Oh, see, this is why I had to ask.
I use it as like an underline. I'm underlining the row that I'm doing.
Okay, so that makes sense. So I might start embracing highlighter tape. It's part of the reason
But
why I haven't
you
used it.
know,
I'm like,
use it however you want. I mean, you could be saying, well, the top row in the highlighter is the one that I'm working on.
Right.
right, or it could be the one that's in the
one
middle.
that's in the middle.
This is why it's confusing for my brain.
I just use it like an underline. I'm underlining.
You just can't help
I
yourself.
can't-
Holly.
Here, let's put that over
But then
there.
my brain
okay.
goes, you know, this has been in Whipville for a long time.
Uh-huh.
So did I actually do the row that, you know, did I actually finish the row that it's
Right,
on
right.
underlined, or is that the next row that I need to do?
Well, see, that's why if I print a pattern, I've got marks all over it. Check,
Yeah,
check,
normally
check,
I
check.
do too.
Yeah, but sometimes I forget to mark.
I know. This is why I kind of like this stupid blanket I'm working on. There is no pattern.
There's
you
no
just keep
pattern, you
going.
just keep going. This is why I like patterns that, yeah, you just keep going and you don't have to. Like, that's one of my reasons I don't like that
Yeah.
one. I don't know where I am in it.
and it uses so much yarn. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
crochet thing.
So you
Because
can get more.
we can buy more. Yeah. Okay, so this is a great yarn bag, isn't it?
Yes, it's fabulous.
So one day I came home
Oh.
and there was yarn in my mailbox
Oh,
in this bag.
I wonder who that came from.
Me.
No note, no nothing, just yarn in a Hobby Lobby bag in my mailbox. And it's Yarn Bee, soft and sleek DK. 3 balls of it.
Oh, wow, this is soft.
Yeah.
This looks like fingering to me.
Yeah,
thick
it
fingering.
probably
Yeah.
is.
No, it says DK.
Oh, okay.
So there was a test knit. Somebody called for, testers for a crochet pattern. And it was, I don't even, V-stitch prayer shawl. Amy of Two Sisters and Some Yarn, she put out a call to make sure that her numbers were correct. And I said, oh, I can do that. And so this is a test knit. She didn't need the finished product. She didn't need photos. She just wanted to make sure that her numbers were correct. And so I figured out, and I can't remember now if her numbers were correct or if they were off by 1. But at any rate, I gave her my answer, and then I was done. So, and I thought, well, I can continue on with this prayer shawl, but it just didn't.
I think Carly needs to frog that.
I think it needs. This is one that's going to be frogged.
Mm-hmm.
This is a super pale pink,
Super
soft.
pale.
super soft yarn bee, and I have 3 skeins of it sitting in here. Just
From the Yarn Fairy.
Yeah.
so that's a whip that will be frogged.
Okay.
But I have another whip in here. This is another whip that will be frogged.
Is this your frog bag?
This is my frog
I
bag.
like
okay.
the yarn.
Yeah. So
I like
this
the
is
colors.
this has been a whip for 5 years.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
I don't think so either.
So this was when I thought I'm just going to make up my own design for a color work hat. So literally,
Oh my gosh.
I'm doing this,
Wow.
Cool.
right? Right. I found that and I just printed it off on
Paper.
yeah, but on
like
graph
fluff.
paper.
Yeah.
And then it was so freaking small, I couldn't handle it. So I did out the design myself on graph paper. I started coloring it in.
There's that highlighter tape. Where
Yeah,
are you
really.
really?
So yeah, so
And
then
it's not straight.
and it's not straight. Right. And I started doing it in this super cool yarn.
Yeah.
It is
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Marisol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've knitted with that. It's
Yeah.
nice to
Yeah,
knit.
it's very nice. So this is going to be frogged because, yeah.
Carly,
So-
that's 2.
I think. Well, I read something the other day about color work and how to pick yarn. They said when you're going to do something really complex, like I would call this really complex, you pick boring colors,
Yeah.
right? So I think your yarn is too busy for that. Like this is a cool flower-ish, but you lose it.
Yeah, it's
that make
completely
sense?
lost.
Yeah. So yeah, let's frog that too.
Yeah, this one's going to be frogged.
Carly.
Yeah,
So,
Carly.
but see what she's talking about where
Yeah.
you completely lose the flower
Mhm.
in there.
But I can see why you picked that yarn, right? Because it
Yeah.
would look cool. But
Totally fun.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun for something else. I like
But-
the ribbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a frogger. That and I wasn't as experienced with color work at the time. So this is actually tight up here.
I want to pick another color work project, but I'm trying to stay focused.
On crochet.
Well, just on getting rid of yarn, so that means crochet.
Yeah.
I have too much.
And then we just keep giving you more.
Yeah.
Guys, I came over and Karen's like, here's a bag of yarn for you.
So
You can
that's
put it in
a
your
frog.
blanket.
Okay.
That's a frogger.
All right, I'm going to move this so it doesn't.
Imagine with this stuff over here. Do you have more over there, Karen?
Oh,
my.
oh yeah.
Yeah, keep
Oh,
going. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
see. Yeah, keep going.
yeah. We got
Oh, look at these bags. They're stinking cute.
we got.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait a minute. Here.
Sit your ass down.
So why I didn't worry about bringing anything today. And
There's more on the other side of her. So where are we at here? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm.
2, 3, 4. 4.
Okay. This is number 5. This is the green one that I couldn't find. This is also going to be frogged. This went with me to Alaska. So it's this.
Oh, that's a fun yarn.
Yeah, isn't it? I have 2 skeins of it. And I thought I was going to do this. This is Dream in Color.
Oh,
Dream. Not Dream in Color. Sorry, it's Dream. And this colorway is called Jilly. And it's this hot pink and neon green.
Is this all you've done?
Yeah.
I can frog it while we're sitting here.
Yeah. So literally this is all I have done with this. It's a crochet project. She's gonna frog it while we're sitting here.
You know, so I've done something today. It didn't work out this morning.
And I think it would be a fun pattern to do. However,
What does it look like?
Oh, that's pretty.
I think it needs to be in a solid.
Yep.
And it's called Circumfractal by whatever her name is. You guys know who. You all know her. You all know her.
Oh yeah. What's her name?
Actually, the designer on this, I mean, it's Expression Fiber Arts is where I got it, but the designer is Carrie Jelic.
Heilig.
I don't know how to. Jehlik. Yeah. But it's Candy from Expression Fiber Arts. So that's that pattern being frogged as we speak.
So we can't even call it a whip now.
Nope. Yeah. all right,
And I
so-
was going to put this hot pink in with it,
Ooh, that would've been nice.
but I think it's going to be hot pink and then something else.
Why don't you make a musselberg out of this?
Because I got
Ooh,
2 of them.
Why don't you make 2 musselbergs?
Make a musselberg and a musselberg.
A musselberg and matching mittens or hand warmers.
Musselberg,
and you'll
hand
be
warmers,
done.
and socks.
Yeah, and you'll be done in
Sure,
2
why not?
years.
Yeah, unless I do it in crochet.
Oh yeah, you could.
Could do a Musselberg in crochet. That could be your next project.
No, I gotta get rid. I have a bunch of yarn I need to get rid of.
Well, it would take you a week to do a Musselberg in crochet.
Do you have it written down for me and tell me how to do it?
It's in her brain.
Yeah.
You'll have to go pick for it.
Yeah, I do. It's called the dreadlock hat.
Can I tell you guys something about the musselberg hat? I don't know if I told you guys this. The last one I did for John out of the ugly red that I bought for him, the red and the neon green,
Yeah.
the cast on, I did 2 circulars. Why I have not thought of this years ago when we started making this hat. It went by quicker, right? Because you're not fiddling with it as much. And the top looks so much better.
2 circulars.
Just like if you were going to do socks, you can do 2 circulars. So for you sock knitters, it's just like your toe. So yeah, you can cast on using 2 circulars. Remind me, I'll bring it next time and I'll
Okay.
show you because it looks really good and you don't have to fiddle with the 8 stitches and whatever that crazy cast on is that she
Yeah,
had.
I know
never-
it's a long
I
tail.
just do
Yeah.
it on the
Too.
cast on.
Well, and
Yeah.
then you know how it's a pain to either get it on the double points or to get it on your
Flexies.
flexies or to get it on your magic loop.
Yeah.
This
Awesome.
anyway, sorry.
No, it's good. So this one is not gonna be frogged. This is bend and snap. I have not got the pattern posted, but here's where I am so far on it. It's a fun brim because it's not ribbed.
How did you do that, Brian?
It'll be in the pattern, girlfriend. You do a provisional cast on and then you join the 2 together.
How do you join them together?
You put your provisional onto a set of needles and then you knit both together.
That's what's been in my head.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get it out of my head.
Oh,
Because the one cowl I do, or I have done, has a fold over. I'm like, there's got to be a better way to do this than, you knit it and then you whip stitch it. I'm like, that's a pain in the ass. That way makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, will you hurry up so I can get the pattern?
Well, I have the pattern. I can give you the pattern. I have the
I'm just
pattern
giving you
written
a hard
out,
time.
guys. I just don't have photos of it. My daughter lost the hat. I sent her the hat to give me photos. The first one, which I did out of Leading Men's Bend and Snap, which is why it's called Bend and Snap. Yep. I've done that before too.
I do it all the time.
So she frogged it and got to the last little bit and it got stuck. So she just broke it.
No.
So I can give you the pattern for this.
Okay. Thanks.
I just don't have photos on it. When I have photos on it, it'll go up in the Etsy shop. Okay. So that's that one.
Can I see that again?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
What the heck's in this one?
I don't know, but I like the bag.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this little guy, I don't think I have a pattern. Do I have a pattern for this one?
This is the
Hocus Focus. I think it's Hocus Focus.
It's the shawl, I would say yes.
Or I may have just drawn inspiration from it. Because it's just a diagonal
Mhm.
Scarf that I'm doing
Isn't that pretty?
with this sort of mohair looking and then this super shiny whatever. Both of them just total stash dived. And I don't think I'm going to have enough to make it
Long enough.
Make it a cowl.
which I may end up just whip stitching it together and making it a
There you go.
not going to be frogged, but just kind of hanging out for now.
I like the bag.
I do too. I got this bag from a viewer.
Yeah, the bag
Who
is,
was
bag is
like,
cute.
she said, you need a crochet bag.
That is cute. I like
That,
that.
of course, I have knitting in.
I didn't know there were crochet bags. I learn all kinds of stuff too.
Well, it's just
I know, but I
Granny Square. A viewer sent it to me,
It's really
and I
cute.
love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so cute. Oh, this is my current Musselburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Not going to be whipped.
No. You've worked too hard on that. Pretty.
This is like lace weight. But I have this much left, and that's it. But I have to go about 8.5 inches, I think, or 9 inches of this pink before I do the decrease to match the other side.
Mhm.
Not gonna be,
Mm-mm.
not gonna
You're
be
almost
whipped.
done. You can get that done quickly.
Yeah, that just pretty much goes to work and whatnot.
Yeah.
Here's another long time whip that I forgot about. This may be frogged. This is gonna be a maybe frog. Only because I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, remember?
yes.
So if this is just a helical
Cowl.
tube
Yeah.
that I thought I'm just gonna do all three
Yeah.
until I run out of yarn.
It's your picture on.
Yeah,
You can't prong that.
I can't frock it. But yeah, so silk, shiny, and purple.
So see, I like stuff like this because the color changes keep me going.
Right.
When I think that's part of the reason why the blanket's going by so fast. Because I'm like, ooh,
You're-
I'm already done that half skein of yarn.
That's
And you got another skein, right?
And so
Another
this would be fun. Like, okay, I'm gonna go. Okay,
But
now
like
let's-
I put it. I have a coat stand in my yarn room that I just hang my whips on.
Mhm.
Yeah, she does.
It's been hanging there for a while. I completely forgot about it.
I like that one.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
No, don't frog that one. I like
That
it.
one won't be
If
frogged.
you're gonna frog it, I'll do it.
This one's gonna be frogged because it was gonna be a wine bottle holder, but it's too big. It's too big around for a wine bottle.
You'd
Well,
have
that's
to
okay.
use one of the Magnum wine.
It
bottles.
would have to be a Magnum
Yeah.
wine bottle. Maybe it'll go. I don't know. My mother-in-law was on a kick where she wanted wine bottle holders and she wanted me to make them for her for Christmas gifts.
Okay.
And I did make her a bunch one year. When I say a bunch, like maybe
I'm wondering
5.
if you can just finish that and keep it and throw it out as a candy bowl at Christmas time.
Well, it might
right, like put
I
put a white.
I could almost just finish off the top and make it a yarn holder.
Yeah, do that.
You could.
Do that.
Do that. All right.
Okay, so
So
that's
that's a
some
maybe.
red yarn.
I know it's acrylic. It's very red. I don't know the kind of yarn. I got it at I think at Joann's probably 15 years ago
Oh,
in a
so it's
in
been
a
around.
grab box where you got 5 of these skeins and they were like I had to wind them because they were done like
Oh, okay.
like wool skeins. And I paid like $1.50 a bag. So I got like
Wow.
5 skeins of acrylic
For
yarn.
$1.50.
That actually is pretty decent acrylic yarn for like $1.50. This was another one, yarn bowl out of crochet. I probably just will finish it, but yeah, making a yarn bowl. This was wool,
Mm-hmm.
so I may felt it as well.
Oh, that'd be fun. Is that
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's Nori yarn, isn't
Yeah.
it? Or Noro, not
Noro.
Nori. That's seaweed.
Noro.
Noro.
It was up in my stash, and I went, that would be a fun little like fall yarn bowl.
Yeah,
So I forgot I had even started it.
you could finish that in half a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I also put when I keep
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
when I have
Crochet.
a whip in crochet, I always stick the hook in because I forget.
Mhm.
I forget what size hook. But this is it's a furl. These are my favorite hooks.
So
You should feel the top. And
it's
they're
like the one I bought.
right.
Maybe when I'm better.
I don't know. But see, it's this part that's
Mhm.
not as I don't know.
It's not as grabby.
It's grabby.
It's not.
It's not as grabby.
Look at you.
Are you ready? So how many are we up to now?
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And we frogged one.
I counted that one.
Oh, you did? Well, it's,
Oh. Well, you can't really.
1,
you
2,
can't.
3, 4. But it was a whip.
it's gone now.
Well,
It's this now.
I know, but I'm counting the ones that will be frogged over
Well,
there.
because they're still in whip.
They're still in progress.
They're still in whip. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We have more.
Oh, is that yours still too?
Yeah.
12.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know what this bag is.
Oh,
Yeah, this is number 12. This is the cardigan in the works. My granny square cardigan. So I have a bunch of I have a bunch of squares. And you know what? It may be a blanket. I may
That's
end up
what I
making
was
it a
gonna say.
blanket.
We
I
can
don't
make it a
know.
blanket.
she's got plenty. I mean, she's got a good start for a
You
blanket.
could use them as coasters for right now if you want.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true too.
Yeah.
They're all different.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to do this.
Yes, you do. You're doing it in your blanket right now.
It doesn't. Okay. It hurts my head. I don't know how I'm doing that.
It's kind of like you don't know you didn't know how to do your blanket before you started it.
I know.
And now you say it's easy.
She's shaking
This
her
is
head,
not
yes.
any different. You literally have 3 double crochets
Mhm.
and then you chain, and then 3 double crochets and then you chain, and 3 double
Oh.
crochets and then you chain. Uh-huh.
Interesting. Interesting, guys. This
There
crochet
you
stuff is really some black magic stuff. So here's the yarn.
Yeah.
Is
That's
this shepherd's wool?
Yeah.
And here's your crochet hook.
Yep.
Hey, look, and you had started one.
Mm-hmm.
This is fun. This is fun going through somebody else's stuff.
Oh.
I was thinking, oh, good Lord, I hope I don't have 2 in there because I have a yarn bag inside of a yarn bag.
Oh, so
Okay.
it was just one
This
project.
is 12.
Okay, 12.
Ta-da!
This is 13.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so 13, guys.
Here,
You don't have any more there, do you?
No, but I'm going to move your coffee.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Because this is the blanket that I haven't touched for a hot minute. Oh, yeah. I haven't touched this one for a hot minute, I have to admit. But, yeah. It takes a while to get around this guy.
Well, yeah, I would think so.
So for those of you who don't know, this is
The people.
the pink blanket because the only stipulation for the yarn going into this blanket is there has to be pink in it
Mm-hmm.
somewhere. So like
Really?
this last one, it's almost all black,
Mm-hmm.
but there are little bits of pink
Mm-hmm.
every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty, makes pretty
And it
cool.
has to be sock weight 80-20.
Oh, okay. You want to do 75-25?
Well, I will.
You want the nylon?
Yeah, I want the nylon and I want it to kind of be able to wash her.
Yeah.
Because this will be big enough for a king size bed eventually. Good Lord. But each time around on this one, this is called like the modern granny square or something like that. So what looks like one row is actually 2 because you have a setup row and then you have the next row. I got this off of the Crochet Crowd. Mikey did it a long time ago.
Mm.
His little tutorial on how to do it. There is really no pattern for this.
Is this 2 at a time? 2?
Yeah, I'm holding 2 yarns at a time. Yeah,
Cozy and
And both have
warm.
pink.
and both have pink. All
Oh,
yarn in
yep.
it has pink.
It has pink in it.
Cool. I like it.
So my husband's gonna get a pink blanket on his bed at some point in time.
There you go. It'll be nice and warm.
That's it. This is not being frogged.
No, oh my gosh. I would have to cry if you.
Well, actually, that blanket has not taken that much time to do.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it really
But it looks
Hasn't-
like
it
a
loo-
lot
looks
of
like
time.
okay. So that's 2 projects that need to be frogged,
It's not bad.
and a couple that could be done right
Today.
away. But what did we say? 13? 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's not so bad.
How many whips do you guys have?
Yeah,
Can anyone beat 13?
I'm sure there's somebody else. I'm
sure.
Marsha can beat 13.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
I used to have a bunch. And I've kind of really narrowed it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna narrow mine down.
I'm getting the urge to cast on a pair of socks. I don't have a pair of socks on needles.
I don't either.
But rowing season's coming up, right? So
Knitting
Oh, you'll be
and
cutting
stuff kind
back.
of goes out the window when.
Yeah, she'll be cutting back.
yeah. So I really want to get this blanket done by the end of March.
You'll have it done.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
will. You still got a couple of weeks.
And you're on the decrease.
Yeah.
So it goes
So
faster,
we'll-
even
yeah.
faster.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Well, it only took 34 minutes to get through my whips. That's
Is that
not so
all?
bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Mm-mm. Do you have anything else? Are you missing anything?
I do have something else.
Oh my gosh.
I have turtles.
Those are so cute. Oh.
It's a 7-pack of turtles, I think.
I love turtles.
They're new up on the
Oh,
shop.
goodness.
I got the pupper dogs up on the shop. They're in. And then I had this crazy thought. What do you think about doing a mystery pack of earrings? Yeah.
I like it. I like fun earrings. Now that my hair is short, I can wear fun earrings and people can see them.
Cute.
I think I might do a mystery pack of earrings and then give you choices of like if you want animals, quirky, maybe.
Is quirky like sunglasses?
Yeah, like
Oh,
sunglasses
Flip-flops.
or flip flops or
Ice cream cones.
ice cream cones
Ducks.
or ducks
Yeah.
or
ducks.
candy cane,
Mhm,
whatever, you know.
think it'd be fun.
I might do that. Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah. I think we need a mystery pack of earrings.
Yeah. What do you guys think? I like the idea.
I think it'd be fun. Or like if you order something and maybe I'll make it an add-on where you can get matching earrings.
Oh, nice.
You know,
Yeah.
like you order turtles and you want matching earrings.
I think that would be stinking cute.
That would be great.
Maybe 2 listings, like an add-on to your order.
Those turtles are cute.
Yeah, I love turtles.
How could I make earrings where you put your stitch markers in your earrings?
I don't know. You're gonna have to come up with.
You know, like rings,
Yeah.
like rings. Like if you want rings,
Oh,
like snag-free rings on your earrings, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think on that one.
You needed like a hoop.
Yeah, or something.
yeah.
We can take a look.
Yeah.
Brainstorm after this.
Listen, I got stuff coming out my ears in my
Your
craft
brain
room.
doesn't ever quit.
I'm sure I could come up with something for for earrings.
Maggie's still making her blanket. She just finished a pair of socks.
All right, Maggie.
Way to go, Mags. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to picture the.
I'm sitting here looking at a mound of my whips.
Yeah, I can see them really
And
good from here
I'm
because they're right in front of me.
God, it's almost embarrassing.
No.
Why? At least you won't get bored,
I
right?
think it shows that you have a love of the fiber arts.
And then I get bored with things pretty quickly and I want to start something new.
Yeah.
Or something new pops into my head and I'm like, oh, I want to try that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of my things, like, well, not a lot, but probably half of them here, I don't even have a pattern for, which is a little scary because when you go back in a whip that doesn't have a pattern, then I'm like, how the hell was I doing that? And
Yeah.
why didn't I finish
You
it?
can't look at your highlighting tape.
Even if I have a pattern in front of me, I get confused. It's the highlighter tape.
It is.
Even though I use it, but I use it faithfully. I do.
So do you put it under the row you're on, or
Yes.
So you use it like an underliner too.
Uh-huh.
how do you guys use it? Does anybody else use it, or am I the only one whose brain really can't wrap their head around highlighter tape?
You just remember where you're at all times.
Maybe you
I
should
don't.
use Scotch tape.
It's clear.
No, masking tape. I'm sorry.
Masking-
Masking tape. That you can't see through it, but it would still.
Yeah, they do make masking tape in different colors now. So
Yeah, but then when you pull it off, I kind of like this blanket with no pattern.
With no pattern.
well, yeah, because
It's enlightening.
I showed her another one. She's like, when I get done with this one, should I make another one? And I'm like, or something else. Or she goes,
Something
she
different.
said, should I make another one kind of like this pattern, or should I do something different? And I said, oh, do something different.
Mhm.
And then I showed her another blanket that I did. I said, it's even easier. And she's like, no, this is so easy. And I'm like, this one's even easier.
Yep.
There's one stitch. That's it. So,
she'll be making a second blanket.
or I
with it
could
and
show
it's
you the Mushiishi,
Mhm.
my wrap that I did.
Mhm.
That's in crochet.
Okay.
And yeah, it's fun. But you could do a blanket like it too.
Okay. Yeah.
there. See, you got all kinds of options down there.
Yeah. So we'll wind some yarn and you can show me that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. And she's working on a potato chip scarf.
Oh, I saw that.
You need to go get it.
You want me to get
Because
it? I'm closer.
remember, guys, this was probably 15 years ago where the potato chip scarf was a big thing and
Mhm.
everybody was making potato
I
chip
made a
scarves.
couple.
Everything comes back around and we
Mhm.
all have to, but we're not just making a potato chip scarf out of anything. No.
This
We're
cashmere.
making it out of cashmere. For fuck's sake. I'm like, are you kidding me? So she's making this potato chip scarf out of cashmere, guys. This is so freaking soft. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so Nancy's like me too with the highlighter tape.
She what?
She was gonna get the highlighter tape, but the more she thought about it, she was gonna be confused about where she was using highlighter tape. See? Great minds think alike, Nancy.
So
That's
yeah, you
soft.
guys, if you're, thinking about
something different.
doing something that's still relatively mindless,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
pick yourself up some cashmere and make a freaking paper potato chip scarf. Everybody's got that pattern in their repertoire, don't they?
Mhm.
I do. Yeah, it's easy to do. It's only 20 stitches across. And
Yeah.
short rows.
You're like,
so-
oh, so I got another row done.
Yeah.
Another row done.
And Marcia was kind enough to give me the yarn, so I didn't even.
She didn't even have to buy the cashmere.
Yeah, it was-
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hmm.
Maybe that's what I should make with that green yarn is potato chip scarf. I got 2 skeins of that would be a very long potato chip scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you could. I mean, it's not very wide, so
I could make it wider.
Well, you could. Yeah, you could make it 40 stitches instead of 20.
Have you ever made a zigzag scarf?
No, and I'm not going to. No, as much as you say you hate it. No, yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, but I
I'm not
love
doing
it.
it.
She
So-
loves it.
I
She just
love
sits
it.
there and
I do.
Listen, if I have to think too much,
you don't
if-
even have to purl in that.
You don't. No
But if I
problem.
have to think too much, if there's too much counting, if
Well, it's 12 stitches per section. I mean, so.
You have to count because there's a decrease and then an increase.
in an
And if
increase-
you're off, then it goes like this and
It
looks
goes
terrible.
wrong.
And then it's really a zick.
Yeah, right. So
no zacking, no
Yeah.
zicking.
yeah. So
Listen, I fucked up the bendy arrow by not counting at one point in time, and I zigged instead of zagged, and so it looks really goofy. But
Well,
fuck it, I said, well, maybe it'll block out. It didn't block out.
we could always blame it on the blocking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured, if I wrap it around myself and I'm galloping on a horse,
Nobody's going to see
nobody's going to tell the difference anyway.
I want to do color work.
Color work is fun.
This is a lot.
It is a lot. Look at, but I still think this is a really cool pattern.
It is.
I just don't know how.
Maybe your flowers should be the solid color.
Well, I think they both should be solid,
Mhm.
Okay.
but I couldn't. This was as big as I could blow this up. I couldn't blow it up anymore. Maybe I could take it to like a Kinko's or something,
Mhm.
and they could blow it up more for me. So I thought, well, I'll just color. Then I
She
started,
did.
and I started putting it in. Yeah, that's gonna be frogged. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, have you guys seen the color work charts? They're cards that come out from, I think it's Pacific Northwest. She has a bunch of cool little motifs. You can buy different cards and then put them together however you want.
Nice.
Oh,
So
what a great idea.
Do you have that?
No,
Me either.
no.
I may
because-
have to get that because that sounds cool.
Yeah, she has cool stuff. She has motifs like there was a Seattle one, so you have the Space Needle, like a cup of
Right.
coffee, and I don't know, like something like fish or something.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think she did seasonal ones. So yeah, I think it would be fun to do. You know me.
So I've seen a blanket that it's a bookshelf blanket.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
Marcia showed it. Yeah, that's cool.
It
That's
is
cool.
so wicked cool. So it's like it looks like a bookshelf. So you have your shelves, and then
Your book.
your books. But you can change up, like if you're a cat lover, you can stick a cat in the bookshelves.
Yeah.
You can change your books where you want your books to be. You can put plants in it.
It's really cool.
It is so. Do you remember who it's by? But yeah, they have different motifs that you can put in.
It's
I'm like, that's so cool.
It really is.
We need to look this one up.
Mhm.
I think Marcia has the pattern.
Marsha.
So
But I think, was that in knitting or crochet?
I think if I remember right, I think you could do it in both. So that's something you two could think about.
Yeah.
I said think. I didn't say act.
Right. I don't think I'd want to do it. That's just way too much thinking.
No, I'll follow a pattern to do it.
I think it's a lot of
And maybe
detail.
I would even try the stupid highlighter tape.
The super highlighter game.
Completely straight. And then you know what?
Oh,
I would have an arrow on it saying, "You're on that row."
You're on the row above. That's what you should write.
yeah.
Do the row above.
Yes,
Just write it right on your highlighter tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably.
That would be good.
Mhm.
All right.
This is the stuff that hurts my head. You guys wonder? It's stuff like that. I get really wrapped around my axle. I can't help it. We're covering up your highlighter tape. There you go.
Because she doesn't even want to see it on the table. I don't want to see the highlighter tape. Okay.
So yeah, we need to look up the Pacific Northwest's motifs, and then let's look up this.
Yeah, this crazy bookshelf
Yeah.
pattern.
All right, bye guys. So we can go look.
Yeah,
this stuff
we
up.
need to go. We need to go. You guys need to go crochet. I need to tink.
You need to get some highlighter tape.
Maybe they should make solid highlighter tape,
Opaque.
non see-through.
Opaque.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
masking tape.
Then you wouldn't be as confused.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Mm-hmm. It's when you get the sheet holder with, like in an office, the stand
Mhm.
that has the
the magnetic strip.
yeah, where you can raise and lower that.
You notice I don't have one of those either.
Sharon has one.
Do you have a stander in your office to put it? No.
No, I crumple it up. I look at it. Okay. Crumple it back up. Bye, Tammy.
But that works for you, Colleen. So
Yeah,
that's
it works
good.
for me.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay
Yeah.
warm if you're in a cold place.
And Deb will be back next week.
Seb will be back next week, I believe. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yep.
You guys
Bye.
take care.